All right. Hey, guys. So I wanted to tell you about this dream that I had last night. And it's really kind of weird, but I just woke up and I wanted to tell you about this dream. So in my dream, this part that I really, really remember was it was like being at a carnival. And the thing that stood out was like, like the Plinko game where the Plinko chip like comes down. Well, there was this one that was really huge, but it wasn't a Plinko chip. It was. I'm going to show you a picture of this. Oh, wait. Here it is. Okay. So, this is what it looked like in my dream. You can see this. And it was a guillotine. Okay. So, I hope that you can see that because I cannot figure out how to get my phone to flip over. So, there was this guillotine in my dream. There we go. And those triangles were actually filled with blood. And the blood poured down. And it poured down to right here. And this was a spout. And in my dream, there was a lady who I was like hiding at this point. And it was a celebrity. And I couldn't tell you who she was offhand. But I knew I'd seen her in movies. And she came up to it. And she poured a glass of it and drank it. Before she did, I guess there was water in the cup and she flung it behind me and it hit me. And I knew better than to scream because I didn't want her to know that I was there. So then she filled this cup up and there was somebody else with her. And then she drank it. And then Will Ferrell was in my dream, but it wasn't him. It was Buddy the Elf. And so I was trying to get information from him and we were like rolling around. It was like a bed, but it wasn't a bed. And I was trying to tickle him because he wasn't joyful. And so I was trying to talk to him and tickle him. And he couldn't say anything. So then I got up from there. And like I said, it was like a carnival, but it's deer season where I'm at. And so in my dream, they had killed a deer. And they were making deer sausage and deer jerky. Well, in my dream, I was babysitting my granddaughter, and she's like a year old, and she got sick and threw up. So I was going to call her mom and be like, hey, do you want to come get her? I know you're working, and she was supposed to go out that night and do something with friends. And I was like, I don't want her to have to do that. So I just said, I'll keep her. And I kind of went through this, like I said, it was like a carnival. And I'm trying to remember all this because it was really crazy. So I was kind of like on the run with her then, trying to get away from Obama. He was in my dream. And I didn't really know why I was trying to get away from him. I just knew that I was. And so I was kind of weaving in and out of these different games and things. And the next thing I know, there's these other people, these other kids, younger people that are running too. And I was in a van, kind of like a creepy stalker van. And I was driving up this lane, getting ready to leave. And I had her and I had somebody else with me. And when I did, these two guys from the fair had given us deer jerky. And they ran up to us and they said, whatever you do, don't eat the jerky. Like, don't eat it. Something's bad with it. And one of the little boys got really sick and almost died. And so I handed him back the jerky. And I guess when I did inside of it, I could see that there was like a stick inside of it. So I was good to hand that back. Well, right after that, the next place driving, like it's like I'm looking to the left through the car and there's Obama. And he's standing there. And I had seen him once or twice before that day, and I knew he was after me, but I didn't really understand why. And so I rolled the window down because I have no fear. I'm not scared at all. I roll the window down and I tell him, I said, I have never liked you. And he laughed. He leaned his head back and just roared in laughter. And he was like, I love your honesty. I said, but I don't I don't think that you're that bad now. And I went to shake his hand with my left hand. I said, no, always right. And he was going to shake my left hand with his left hand. I said, no, always right hand to right hand. And so I put my right hand out to shake his hand. And I said, I understand that you're only doing what you think you have to do. And then I shook his hand and I said, but I'm not worried about you anymore. And then I began to wake up from this dream. But before I woke up, I saw 4 different colored bombs. And I heard we are at war. So in my dream, like when I woke up and I heard this, I literally almost turned the TV on. Like I listened with my ears to hear if there were any bombs in my area. And I live in the Midwest, so it would be different for us to get hit, I guess. But I really thought like, okay, we're at war. And the thing that in the dream that really stuck out to me the most was the guillotine. Like it was like 200 feet high. I can't explain how huge this thing was. And it just looked like a carnival game. It didn't look like... In my dream, what it looked like was when I was a kid, they had these little colored water things where the water went down these different little connector things and they made bubbles. I don't know if you remember those. Like they made little dot bubbles things. And that's what it looked like in the dream, except for all the triangles were full of blood and the people were drinking it. And I knew I didn't want any part of that. And I wanted out of there. And that's how I got out. And after that, I just woke up. So I really believe this is a call for Christians to pray, because some crazy stuff is coming to America. I really believe that this is a call for us to really, really hide in the closet. This is where I'm at right now. I'm in my closet. I pray in here. This is where I come. And I really think the Lord's really telling us, like, some strange things are going to happen and you're going to see them and you're going to have to know who I am, because if not, you're going to end up shaking hands with the devil. And that's really what I got from this, was just kind of a warning to people to not be deceived. I really believe that a lot of us in the church has been deceived in this age and in this time, because we take man's word for everything instead of taking God's word at what he says. He's been telling me for months that war is coming to America, that there's a shaking coming to America, that he's going to shake America and wake her up. He's going to wake the church up. It's time to do what he's called us to do, and to stop hiding behind religion and man's ways and the ways that he does things. And it's time to do it God's way. And a lot of times that comes from a shaking. So in that, I'm going to make some more videos. I have had some dreams like this, but they were like 14 years ago. So this is the first dream that I've had at all that really represented the end times. The only other dream I had was probably 3 months ago, before North Korea and all that stuff really happened. I had a dream where I saw a bomb. I saw Hawaii, and I saw lithium. In my dream, the word lithium and Hawaii. And I knew at that moment it was a call to pray against an attack upon our country. And we've seen this still for the past couple months coming at us. So I'm going to give you some more dreams that I've had, and some more visions and some things, some words that the Lord's had me, woke me up in the middle of the night and wrote down. But I wanted to make this short and just get this out there and let you guys know. So God bless you. I'm praying for you. If you need anything, let me know. And I love you guys. Have a great day.